It's Week 14 of the NFL, and front and center is Sam Laporta. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Lions and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports with Charles Day. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran in his 9th season now in the league.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. To the air, Williams. And this pass broken up. And the contact well done there, and now fourth down.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. McAllister. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake. McAllister. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up 2nd down. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both the defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
Here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching your partner Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
Up the middle they go. It's Franklin, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Franklin, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Franklin, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Williams. Complete. Jefferson the target. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing is Williams. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Franklin, and he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good...
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. Now the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Operating from the gun, McAllister. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. The Lions at 8-4 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 44.
Slot man moves right. 2nd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw again. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Vikings 44-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. McAllister. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. His throw incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. 67 yards. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bass. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. McAllister. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bass. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give left side, Brown with it. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And it's caught. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Up the middle they go. Franklin looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Franklin, and he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Campbell making the catch. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort. Break the huddle here and go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here.
Previous
Yes, indeed, the
review.
red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Vikings.
Looking to throw. McAllister. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw. McAllister. This will be caught at about the 5. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. McAllister. This will be caught at about the 5. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal. Operating from the gun. McAllister. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 38 now, here's a second down and 6. Back to throw. Williams. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. From the gun, here's Williams. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister over the middle here to Brown. A gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw. McAllister. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. McAllister. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. The Lions now are going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. Where was the score line?
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. McAllister. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. McAllister. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
The Vikings offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's caught by Montgomery. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. to throw. Williams. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw again.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Caleb Williams.
A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, McAllister. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he will have a Vikings first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
First down, Vikings.
To the air, Williams. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Franklin. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Williams. That is caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 70th catch for him on the year. And like so many others, this goes for a first down.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion. And now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He had the option there, decided to keep it. Exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
And Detroit back in possession of the football. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. McAllister. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. McAllister. That's to the tight end, Laporta. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Gun. McAllister. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw. McAllister over the middle, complete. That's Brown. Will go down as a gain of 6.